We got a bit of a situation though. Don't really know what to do right now. We might have to go back up on the trail if he doesn't appear soon. It's not looking good. He's nowhere in sight. We're kind of freaking out right now. All right, it's currently 5 something.
Bright and early.
Just got through check-in. Liam had to pay 50 bucks, which kind of sucks. Heading to security now. So, Liam lost his baggage. Not a good start to the trip, but we're gonna go get our rental car and we'll figure shit out. See you guys after that, I guess.
She was a pretty little lady to the eyesight, candy to the eye, I describe with a sweet type. Her eyes wavy like the ocean, got me floating, but I'm drowning. I'm blinded by the sight when she around me. I never thought of taking chances cause it's playing out. All these other hoes left me hanging on the way out. What type of sick ass person will leave you bleeding out? Leave your pockets high and dry like it's Dubai.
So we just made it to Zion National Park. Unfortunately, it's kind of rainy and cloudy, so we're not gonna be able to do a bunch of filming with this camera on the hike. I'll bring my phone with and get what I can. Should be pretty fun. We got permits to do Angel's Landing, and it's pretty wet and muddy, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the whole thing, especially with like the amount of daylight we have, but we're gonna give it our best shot. I'll get whatever footage I can, and it should be pretty good. So we're currently making our way up Angel's Landing right now, and we've hit a couple switchbacks, but this is nothing to what we're going to encounter soon. The scenery is just absolutely insane. It's also been raining since we got here, but like as we're getting up a little further and further, it's starting to turn to snow, so it's kind of sleeting right now, which I definitely prefer over rain. I think all of you guys do too. Don't slip down that. Oh my gosh. Over a mile into the hike so far. How are we doing? Fantastic. The views are literally insane. I know, the snow sticking, so cool. So we haven't hit Walter's Wiggles yet. If you guys don't know what Walter's Wiggles is, a part on the trail that just has a bunch of switchbacks that are super steep. Probably the most elevation gain you'll get on this entire hike. Haven't hit that yet, but we're already definitely feeling the elevation. Starting to pant a little, but totally worth it. These views are insane. This is a side quest waiting to happen.
Watch your step right there.
Wow.
That was...
So we've only gone up a little bit, but the snow is definitely more prevalent now.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
How you like that, Minnesota? We're less than half a mile from the top of Angel's Landing. This is insane. It wasn't even that, I feel like it wasn't even that hard, honestly. Like we kind of just tanked the first 2 miles and we're just going. It's only getting better from here. This is so cool.
Oh,
so cool.
Look down here.
So Liam's banning me from going further, but we got pretty far on Angel's Landing.
We don't want to die.
We had to leave Peter behind. He couldn't do the chains, so the top is right up there, but we're almost there. You know, it's almost going to be sunset, so it's understandable.
And considering
it's
the
snowing.
fact that it's January in the snow and we've gotten this far, and it's this late in the day, is a hell of an accomplishment.
We'll be back one day when it's not snowing to get to the top, but I don't think today's the day. So this is where we are, and this is the way to the top, right up there. All right, we're currently making our way back down the hill. I went a little bit ahead of Soren and Liam because I wanted to make sure Peter was okay. He was not showing up, and I just found this little note by the tree. He left saying he's going to the restroom, so he should be okay, assuming he didn't fall down the cliff, which I'm a little worried about. Man, Angel's Landing has been such a cool hike. Highly recommend. It's definitely dangerous, especially in the winter when there's snow, so be careful, but it has been so fun so far. I'm all soaking wet. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but Angel's Landing, 10 out of 10 hike. I'm already ready for the next time I'm going to be here in the summer. So I'm going to make it back down Angel's Landing. We're going to hit the road, head to Bryce Canyon City, which is our next stop. We got a hotel there, and then in the morning we're hitting Bryce Canyon. Let's go. So this is the part in the trip where I started getting kind of concerned. We found his note, and when I told the other guys, we got a little worried about it because we didn't see him anywhere. So they told me to go on ahead. I started sprinting down this place. Like, I was full on running back down trying to catch up with him because we figured he probably left a couple minutes ago, worried about our safety because we were gone from him for a while. I ran down so fast, and when I got to this point you see on the video right here, you can see below pretty much to the rest of the way down, and he was nowhere in sight. So I just sat here on these rocks. I wasn't panicking yet because I'm like, he's probably at the car, but I'm just waiting for the other guys so we can catch up and figure out what's going on and get to the bottom of this. But things were starting to get a little frightening because we didn't know where he was. Okay, so it's pretty late in Zion right now. I just got back to the car. We got a bit of a situation though. We can't find our friend Peter. We thought he went down. He left us a note saying he was going down. He's nowhere in sight. We see a couple lights in the distance, so he might have somehow gone behind us and he's coming down. But we're all kind of worried, so don't really know what to do right now. We might have to go back up on the trail if he doesn't appear soon. It's not looking good, but I hope we find him because we're kind of freaking out right now.
She a pretty little lady and she everything she sing. Now I ain't tripping, but I really got the girl of my dreams. I bet she love it when a nigga diving right in between. You can tell I'm way different than these other niggas. They fuck with women for the panties. That's the fucking...
Well, we finally made it to the hotel room after a lot of driving and a lot of hiking. We had a bit of a scare. Peter went missing for us, but we went missing for Peter. We all kind of got a little stuck, and that's kind of our fault. We shouldn't have split up, so lesson learned, but oh my gosh, it was scary. We ended up calling 911 and talking to other people and trying to figure out where Peter was, while at the same time Peter was trying to figure out where we were or if we were even alive. So it was just like a whole mess and stuff. And besides that, the hike was really fun. I would, 10 out of 10. Definitely go to Zion in the winter. It's like a winter wonderland at the top, misty mountains at the bottom. The drive from Zion to the hotel was also crazy. Like literally a blizzard the whole way. I was like trying to help navigate like which turn, where the road turns and stuff, because like there was like no visibility. Still snowing a little bit outside, but I think tomorrow it's not going to be snowing. It'll just be kind of cold. Tomorrow's video is going to be at Bryce Canyon. I think we're going to be hiking Queen's Garden and maybe doing some other things if there's time. So stay tuned for that, but this probably concludes this video. We're just gonna probably go to sleep and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed Zion National Park, day 1 of the road trip.
She a pretty little lady and she everything she sing.